All right, today we're gonna attempt to show how you do the shoot down the jet mission in Shadow the Hedgehog. Um, I'd never played this game before AOTW, so I'm playing very casual strats here. We're just gonna go in select mode, replay the stage here. And show how it's done, or at least try to. So the entire first part of this level does not matter. Um, you can pretty much do whatever you want through this first section. The first thing that's going to matter is a room where there's two robots that shoot at you, and the only thing you have to do here is you have to grab both guns. If you get hit, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to catch up with the plane in a couple sections from here. If you get this part right, you can get a little extra ammo, but it doesn't matter too much if you don't. Now you get here, and you get outside here. This is the first, or the next section I actually care about. And the most important thing is to make sure we kill the hovering robots. Kill the hovering robots because that gives us extra ammo. So we always want to pick up this specific weapon. I don't actually care about that one. I do care about this one because that gives me useful ammo. And now we get here, we're going to get ahead of this plane, shoot this switch, and wait for the plane. Now, depending on how well things go, we may get, actually, I'm even going to go ahead here and shoot this guy early. Just look for the plane in the overhead and start shooting up at it. Pour as much as we can into it in this section. This section you can pretty much run straight through if your timing is right. Um, I didn't quite have optimized timing when I entered it, so I didn't. On my actual run, I did. This is actually a checkpoint. The thing will wait for you. And this is a great spot. I don't actually know how much it matters, but I like to let off my triangle nuke here. I don't know if it actually damages the plane or not, but it's worth a shot. Again, pretty much run straight through that and just keep shooting at these guys. I keep shooting. If you get room to set off a second triangle nuke, you should. And then just shoot, 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 and do that. Now you want to escape to the right. Now this is the most important section. I will note that in this section, if you die here, the thing will respawn. The timer starts pretty much to get outside. And get a little speed going and get on the rail. Do not jump dash there, or you will likely die. And now this is a section where you can absolutely pour bullets into the plane. You have more bullets than you're going to need, and you can pretty much just jump. Somewhere around here we should get a voice line that indicates the damage the plane has taken. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. If we botch this section though, our damage on the plane does carry over. Sad. I'm gonna be a little unhappy here because I'm gonna have fewer bullets into the next section, especially because we'd like to save at least 15 or so bullets for the section. Yep, that's the voice line I'm talking about. It is taking damage. That line pretty much shows that we are on pace for where we want to be, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the next section. How we do in this next section does not matter too much. The plane will catch up to us. We'll be in the same position relative to the plane at a certain point after this anyway. It is possible to cheese that section there by repeatedly dying on purpose if you need to, and get like that extra 60 bullets worth of damage on the plane many times as you'd like. Well, to the number of lives you have, I suppose. This wind section is kind of obnoxious, but the plane is not actually moving while you're in it. So even if you botch it a couple times, it does not hurt your objective progress because the plane has a guaranteed spawn point in a little bit. This section is pretty clean as long as you don't fall to the lower layer. Let's get up here. Okay. This is about to be the section that I absolutely hate. Not quite yet. This section here is the section I hate the most. It's not actually that hard per se, but it's very annoying, and if you get here the wrong way, it can screw you up a little bit. And now here is the guaranteed plane catch-up point. You shoot the target, and then you want to go immediately shoot out one of these guys. And you want to switch weapons here. This is important. You'll get a handful of shots off as the plane goes overhead, but a lot of the upcoming enemies will have this weapon. So you would like to have this weapon for your ammo pickup going forward. Okay, just jump these lasers, pretty straightforward. Okay, and start getting your ammo pickup. To shoot out those guys, this is not an important section of the level. You can pretty much afford to waste a little time here, and it will be okay. This is not. Now this spot here, you do want to shoot out these guys because they do extra ammo. Yep, I do get room to shoot the plane a few times here. I could have let off a triangle nuke and I missed it this time, but that's okay. Um, Another plane catch-up room. Let off a triangle nuke. And then keep shooting as you run forward. Now we get the hook room. And this is one of the more important rooms because this is a room where the plane catches up to you. And if you die shortly after this room, you are kind of screwed. This is like the room where if you botch this room, plane will get ahead of you and you will never ever catch up to it again. So don't screw up right after this room or you are very, very screwed and might as well reset. Get in the turret, shoot the plane for as long as you can. Getting inside that door is good. Getting that voice line here is what we want to see. Getting inside that door is a plane checkpoint, and we'll catch up. And the plane will spawn at that door if you die after this, even though you don't have a checkpoint after this. And that is basically the number one way you lose a run safely. At least if you're an inexperienced player like me. Now, this one you'd like to get on the first or second try if you can. I'm not 100% sure on the plane timing in this section. I do think there's catch-up points that you'll get if things go okay. But the fan sections are kind of annoying. Okay, we get our spawn here. Now we're basically golden. If you are suffering in this section, you can respawn here multiple times. Just shoot the plane. Don't worry about the people. Just shoot the plane, shoot the plane, shoot the plane, shoot the plane as much as you can. Okay. And you can even just, now you use the cannon to shoot these guys. And this section here is a little bit difficult. I have been known to just drop dead in this coming section, and it's okay if you do. There is a plane section after this, but I'm going to show the cheese strat. So we drop dead here. We come back, we respawn here. We dash to the thing. We get here, and we blast the plane repeatedly from here. Blast it, blast it, blast it. That's the next voice line that tells us the plane's getting closer to destroyed. Okay. do have to shoot these guys. And actually, anywhere we die is fine, so maybe we can even just die there. So maybe we didn't have to shoot those guys. Yeah, because now we get here, plane is almost blown up. Just press and hold shoot until the plane should blow up one of these lives. Hopefully. And just like that, we've succeeded.